live after this one, but this is going to be a quick little debate. I keep reading the comments, and a lot of people are supporting Kamala Harris. And the argument that they have is this, okay? She's not the president. Apefather, you stu nod. Apefather, you gullible, are you an idiot? You don't understand the most simple thing. She does not have the executive power to implement any of her policies, okay? So here is my argument, and we're going to have a little debate on this, okay? She's in office right now, Kamala Harris. She is the vice president of the United States of America. Joe Biden, who stepped down, okay, for running for president, for re-election, he stepped down. First time in history that ever happened. He has fully endorsed Kamala Harris for president of the United States of America. He has expressed on multiple occasions he has 100% confidence in Kamala Harris being the United States of America and running the country, okay? So here's the way I see it. If this is all true, which I believe it is, I believe that he does have Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, President Joe Biden. I believe that's why he endorsed her. I believe he would listen to her right now. If Kamala Harris went to President Joe Biden and said, look, as you know, Joe, I'm sure she calls him Joe, I'm running for president. I want to prove to the American people that not only can I get the job done, I want to prove to them I can get the job done now. Because I'm in office, I'm vice president of the United States of America, and I need your support. Okay, let me bring a few of my ideas to the table, and I would really appreciate it if you could sign off on this. Use your executive power as president of the United States of America. Now, why can someone explain to me why that can't happen? Because at the end of the day, this is all fantasy island. This is not real. Anybody could say anything president. There's a difference between making false promises, and there's a difference between actually implementing these promises and making them a reality. There's a difference. What's up there, Snitch lover? What's up there, Zoe? There's a difference between, like, I could promise all you anything. All right, here's an example. I could say, if Apefather becomes the president of the United States of America, I will give each American $1 million. Every American will become a millionaire. I don't care how much money we have to print. I don't give a shit. I'll print more money than they did in the history of our government. I'll make our debt the highest it's ever been in history. Let's go, Trump, Kenny. I will give every American $1 million if they vote for me, okay? So what you have to understand, that's kind of what Kamala Harris is doing. She's making promises she can't keep. That's it. She's telling the American people what they want to hear in order for her to get elected. And it just, people are dumb. People are stupid that they believe it, okay?
How you doing?
I'm doing it live. You want to save it for me?
Okay.
All right, thank you. People believe, people are dumb in this country. They're dumb in this world. Hello, I'm subbing. Thank you, True Gamer. God bless you. What's up there, Tom? Tom's in large prostate. God bless you, Tom. Wish you all the best of health, me and your wife. Here's the thing. I would love all the Democrats, all of these liberals that keep posting comments. I wish they would just have the balls to come right now to my live stream and debate me. Amen. Debate me. Okay. They won't do that because these people, they're computer wars. They hide behind their computer. They talk all this shit, but none of them have the guts to face Apefather. God bless the Lord. God is good. God is good. God is in our corner. Remember that. God is in our corner, baby. God's in Trump's corner. Moving forward, who could argue this? Is Kamala Harris not the vice president? Is she not? Yes or no? She is, right? Okay. Who could argue these facts? Joe Biden has stepped down for re-election for president of the United States of America. Am I speaking law? Anyone correct me if I'm saying something that is not true. Okay, so here's the two things all of us could unanimously agree upon. Kamala Harris is, in fact, the sitting vice president of the United States of America. We all could agree on this, right? Whether you're Republican, Democrat, that doesn't make a difference. Kamala Harris is the sitting vice president of the United States of America. We could also agree Joe Biden has some kind of problems. Look, I'm not going to sit here and speculate. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to say he has dementia, which I'll say it's alleged, but a lot of people feel that way, okay? I'm not going to speculate because I am not a doctor. But here's what I will tell you. He has stepped down for re-election for running for president of the United States of America. We have to assume he's doing that for some reason, right? Okay, so I'm not going to speculate. You could have your opinion why he's stepping down. I could have my opinion, but he is in fact stepping down. Election. Okay, so what does all of this mean? It means that he feels he does not have something, an ability, whether it be a cognitive ability, energy, whatever you want to say it. There is some reason why Joe Biden does not want to run for re-election of the president of the United States of America. So are we all on the same page here? Are we all agreeing? Okay. Now here's the next thing. Has Joe Biden, who disagrees with this? He has fully endorsed Kamala Harris to be the president of the United States of America, correct? He said that I have the utmost confidence, 100% confidence that Kamala Harris will do an excellent job as president of the United States of America. Once again, is this not true? This is all everything I'm saying. So if this is all real, which I believe it is, I do believe Joe Biden is endorsing Kamala Harris 100%. And I do believe that Joe Biden has 100% confidence in Kamala Harris. Then why can't she go to President Joe Biden right now? Can someone just answer this question like explain this to me like I'm a 6-year-old. Why can't Kamala Harris, the sitting vice president of the United States of America, go to Joe Biden, who is fully endorsing her, who has all of his confidence in Kamala Harris, and let her implement one of her policies right now? Right now. Joe, we got to do something with these gasoline prices, with the grocery prices. We have to do something. We have to implement some kind of a policy to force prices down. Americans are starving right now, Joe. Americans are struggling right now, Joe. We have to do something. Joe, you know, people, housing is crazy, the price of housing. Joe, I have an excellent idea. I want to give every first buyer of real estate, I want to give them the opportunity to receive a $25,000 down payment assistance from the government. Joe, sign off on this. Let's get this passed. Let's do everything in our. She's not doing what we say in Italian. She's not doing ugats. Zero. Okay? Nothing. Okay? And I'm so sick and tired of you. Look, I understand what you're saying, but here's the bottom line. Whoever's running this show, whether it be Obama, whether it be Santa Claus, listen to me, whether it be the Easter Bunny, who's ever running this show, Kamala Harris is trying to convince the American public that she, as president of the United States of America, is going to do all of these wonderful things for us. Isn't that what she's trying to do? Let's put aside, it's immaterial. It is irrelevant who's running the show. She is trying to make all of us understand she's going to do all of this shit. But yet, she's been in office for 3.5 years and done nothing. We haven't even seen Kamala Harris. I think the debate with Trump was the first time I think we saw her speak in her entire friggin' the entire time she was vice president of the United States of America. People thought she was like Tom Cruise, you know, missing in action. Nobody knew where she was. All right, so you know what it is? You're all gullible. You're all gullible. And it's so sad. It's so sad that people base things on false promises. This is all you ever do. All you ever do is base things on false promises. Where you have Trump, who actually fulfilled his promises. Everything that Trump said he was going to do, he did. And you're forgetting all of that. Everything that, listen to me, I don't want to debate this. It's facts. Trump said he was going to take border security very seriously. Listen, you can't blame Trump that the Democrats fought him on the wall. He did everything in his power to complete the wall, but he was getting opposition, okay? But he did everything in his power to make the border strong. He did everything in his power, okay, to help all of us in every way, shape, or form. Everything. Not just, when I say us, I'm even talking about criminals, giving them a second chance at life. Helping our vets. The economy was the greatest it ever was. Unemployment was the lowest it ever was in history. He did everything in his power to keep world peace. There was no problems under Trump. We didn't see these problems in Israel. We didn't see these problems happening with Ukraine and Russia under Trump. You know, everybody thought that, you know, no world leader was going to take him seriously. So look, all I can tell you is this. Under Joe Biden and under Kamala Harris, not only is the United States having the hardest time, I think, since the Great Depression in terms of inflation, okay? The world is having trouble. What are we doing right now for the world? We're not doing nothing. All we're doing is giving money to everybody. We're leaving tens of billions of dollars in Afghanistan. We're giving money to everybody. What about America? What about us? All right, you want to talk about DJT really quick? This is also part of my point that the stock market is corrupt. All right, let's switch gears. We'll talk about DJT, which is a stock. This is the initials Donald John Trump on the Nasdaq. Today should have been an amazing day for DJT. Okay, this was a second assassination attempt on Donald Trump's life, and he's okay. He survived. People should be so excited and so in awe of what Trump is doing for us. There is no other human being that is in Trump's position that would be doing this. Donald Trump is a multi-billionaire. He is a multi-billionaire. He doesn't have to do all of this. This guy could be sitting back in Mar-a-Lago, drinking cappuccino, put his feet up, relaxing. He doesn't have to do all of this where his life is in danger. He's doing all of this because he loves America. He is doing all of this because he wants our future, our children's future to be brighter. And he is putting his own life, not just one time, but two times on the line for us. Today should have been an amazing day for DJT. DJT should have went to like the moon today. But once again, not only does DJT not go up, it goes down. It goes down. So you have to ask yourself, is there something rotten going on in the stock market? Absolutely. I'll say it's alleged. But anybody who thinks otherwise, you're just the dumbest idiot in the world if you think this is fair. If you could sit here and tell me the stock market is fair based on everything you're seeing, this is not about fundamentals, you idiots. This is not about fundamentals. This is about Donald John Trump fighting for America, fighting for the American dream, fighting for the future of our children, fighting for the future of us. This is what it's about. Everybody keeps going back to, well, DJT's fundamentals suck. It's not about fundamentals, you friggin' morons. There's a bigger picture here. I wish I was fighting for hair. See, what you don't understand is I have more hair on my body than any other human being on earth. But for some reason, I lost hair on my head. Let me tell you this, I didn't lose hair anywhere else on my body. That you could take to the bank. You know what you could take to the bank? I am the hairiest mother effing man that has ever lived. But for some reason, God's messing with me. I don't know why, God. I love you, God. Why do you have to take hair out of my head? He leaves hair everywhere else on my body. Everywhere else, I got bushes, baby. But on my head, that's where I lose hair. What could I tell you? Anyway, look, I guess you just can't convince people. People are gonna feel the way they want to feel. I think a lot of people are delusional. I think a lot of people are gullible. I think a lot of people just buy into the bullshit. You buy into the bullshit. And that's why I call a lot of people sheep. I call a lot of people sheep, bah, bah, because that's who you are. You're controlled. You're controlled. I'm not controlled. Okay? I don't let no one control me. You understand? I think the way I want to think. I'm not no that effing sheep, baby. I'm a bull. I'm an Italian bull. I'm an Italian tank. You understand? And I don't let nobody control me. I see things the way they are. Kamala Harris and Joe Biden did shit. Shit for 3.5 years. They did nothing. No one's stopping them. How about even Joe Biden? I know no one wants to talk about Joe Biden anymore. But what is he doing? What is he doing to reduce the price of gasoline, to reduce the price of groceries, to do something about anything, the interest rates, energy, anything that in some way, shape, or form will help us survive in this crazy inflation that we're living in. Americans are having a hard time surviving. Americans are having a hard time getting to work, putting gas in their cars. They can't do it. They're having a hard time surviving, eating, just putting food on the table. What are they doing about it? They're not doing nothing. I don't think that Donald Trump is a perfect person. This guy's say one bad thing about Trump and I'll believe you're not brainwashed. Okay. I had an argument with a buddy of mine, Adam. This is a long, long time ago when Trump was running for president. Now, I was a Trump supporter back then too, but there were certain things I didn't like Donald Trump was doing. Like here, I'll give you an example. Okay, before Trump was running for the president, he was asking people to donate money to his campaign, and he was saying it's for legal costs. He was saying it was for legal costs. But then underneath that in the fine print, basically it said he kept the money. He said, in other words, he could do whatever he wants with the money in the small print. And I thought that was effing wrong. And my friend, it's like if you say one bad thing about Trump, my friend, we broke up, by the way. We're not friends anymore. But not that we broke up like we're boyfriend and girlfriend. Me, we're just no longer friends anymore. But I don't talk to that mother effer anymore. He says to me, I'm a communist. He calls me a communist because I said that. He goes, you're a socialist. He goes, Apefather, you're a Marxist. You're a Marxist. You're a communist. This is how sick some of these Trump. I'm not a sick mother effer. Listen, I believe in what's best for America. And there's plenty of things I don't like about Trump. I said it all the time. Like this concept that Trump is self-made. Bullshit. Bullshit. This guy's father was one of the most successful real estate developers in history. And listen, everyone's always talking about the money that Trump got. Like, Kamala Harris said he got 400 million. Trump claims he got a fraction of that. Forget about all of that. You know what no one ever talks about with Fred Trump? Fred Trump co-signed all of Donald Trump's deals. Forget about the money. Listen, forget about the money that Trump received from his father. Who believes that Donald Trump would have ever been able to get financing for like Trump Tower? Okay, like example. So Donald Trump's argument, right, is that Fred Trump gave him $1 million. This is what he always claims. He says, my father gave me only $1 million, and I turned $1 million into multi-billions of dollars. I'm an effing genius. I'm the smartest man. I have the highest IQ in the world. But here's the thing that Donald Trump never mentions. Okay, Fred Trump got Donald Trump all of the loans. Like he got him like $150 million loan from Chase Manhattan Bank. If Fred Trump did not put his John Hancock, if Fred Trump did not put his signature on these loans, Trump would have never been able to build Trump Tower or any of his developments. So this is what no one ever mentions this in any debate. No one ever mentions this. The only thing they mention is how much money he received from Fred Trump. That's all they ever mention. They're like, oh, Fred Trump, your father gave you 400 million. Another person will say he gave him 500 million. Another person will say he gave him 10 million. Forget all of that shit. He was co-signing every single deal with Donald Trump. So you cannot give Donald Trump credit that he is this billionaire on his own. It happened because of his father's support. His father saved his ass so many times and supported Donald Trump. You have no idea how much. So I would even win a debate against Trump. Honestly, I'm the greatest debater in the entire world. No one could ever beat me in a debate. Trump can't beat me in a debate. Kamala Harris wouldn't beat me in a debate. No one would beat Apefather in a debate. I'm the greatest debater of all time. That's the bottom line. So yeah, see, I said something bad about Trump, okay? You convinced I'm not brainwashed now? I'm about what's best for America, mother effers. I am about what's best for America. Millions to billions, but you can't really give him that much credit because his father was co-signing all his loans. Like, look, you want to know what I would find impressive? If his father, Fred Trump, right, just gave Donald $1 million and then just said, you're on your own. Then, in other words, he had to take that $1 million himself and turn it into billions. Then I would say Trump is a genius. But Trump was a young kid. He wouldn't have been able to get hundreds of millions of dollars in loans from banks. He had no credit. He had no development experience. He had no track record of success. No bank would ever give him money. A matter of fact, even when he got the options on the railroad yards, in the Pennsylvania railroad yards, which ultimately became the Civic Center, okay, it would have never happened if Fred Trump did not have the endorsement of at the time was Abe Beame, who was the mayor. Fred Trump was best friends with Abe Beame. So because of that, Donald was able to get the option. Donald would have never been able to get the option on the Pennsylvania railroad tracks. Okay, never would have happened. It never would have happened that he would have ever got the option on the old Commodore Hotel, to make it, which ultimately became the Grand Hyatt. That would have never happened without his father. So, it's not just about what amount of money Fred Trump gave to Donald. It's about his name, his credibility, his track record of success, his line of credit. So you see, I'm just trying to make you understand. I don't buy into anyone's bullshit. Bottom line is this. Bottom line is this: I love Trump, but he's not a self-made billionaire. Okay, that's it. I'm sorry, and if I'm insulting everybody, I apologize. Donald Trump is not a self-made billionaire. He's not. He's not. Sorry. It's not about being a traitor. It's just reality. Look, it's reality. You know what I mean? You know who's a self-made billionaire? Mark Zuckerberg. That to me, Mark Zuckerberg is the self-made. He is. Listen, this is a guy that was in college. Whether or not he came up with Facebook or he stole the idea, I think from those twins. I forget those two. You know what I'm talking about, right? The fact is, he wrote the code for Facebook and he promoted it to all the colleges. And ultimately, he turned it into a worldwide phenomenon. But like, think about it. He did that himself. It's not like his father was funding him or anything. You know what I mean? He did it himself. Sorry, but that's the bottom line. I did that to prove to all of you that I'm not brainwashed. Okay? I wanted to prove to all of you that I don't buy anyone's bullshit in this world. I am about what is best for America. Now, there are things about Donald Trump that I support and I love. Like, for instance, his stance on the border. I 100% agree with Donald Trump on that. Stupid bugs keep coming to my car. I hate bugs. But anyway, I believe 100% in his opinion of the border. Okay? I'm all for immigrants coming into our country. Immigration is what made America the greatest country in the planet. Immigration, we need good people. We need people with good skills to come into our country and make our country great. But the problem is they have to come through a legal process. And I believe that 100%. It seems the Democrats just want illegal immigrants to come into our country. I believe it's because they're voting for them. Again, I'll say it's alleged, but that's what Elon Musk said. That's what Elon Musk says, and I believe in it. I believe that's the only reason why they're sending all these people into our country. So you see, I see there's a lot of things. Now here's another thing. Okay, I believe Republicans are all about abortion. Like they're against it. They're about pro-life, pro-life. Okay, everything's pro. I don't agree with that. If a woman gets raped or is a victim of some violent crime, incest, or something, and the result is she becomes pregnant, I believe a woman has the right to get an abortion. I believe that, but she's got to do it quickly. She can't wait several months into her pregnancy and then say, I want to get an abortion. It seems like the Democrats are okay with that. It's, again, I'll say it's alleged, but it seems like they're all right with, a woman getting an abortion late term, 7th month, 8th month, and then the conspiracy theory is even after the child is born. That's a conspiracy theory. They could execute the child. Again, I'll say it's alleged. Okay, so the bottom line is that I'm about what's best for America. I don't like even being called a Republican. You want to know the truth? I don't like being called a Republican. I don't like being called a Democrat. I want to be called an American. I'm for what's best for America. Now, there are things about the Democrats that I agree with. Okay, see, Republicans are all about no government assistance. Do everything yourself. Work, 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 work. But what happens if a person can't work? What happens if a person is legitimately disabled? Okay, like my wife. My wife, no fault of hers, got stage 4 breast cancer because she worked during 9/11. She worked at 2 World Trade Center. It was environmentally deemed that she got breast cancer because of the toxins in the air. And also she worked after that for an entire 2 years in New York City after the World Trade Centers came down. Okay, because they said it was safe. They said the air quality is fine, no problem. Because of this, my wife got stage 4 breast cancer. She can't work anymore. You know what the crazy thing is? She got turned down, my wife, for Social Security disability. Because what happened was around 2009, she was getting tremendous pains, my wife. And she said, I don't know what's going on, Rich. She's like, she was having trouble getting up. I don't feel like going to work. I don't have energy. I feel very weak. I'm like, baby, I was like, stay home, go to sleep, relax. So ultimately, I had enough money, thank God. I was making enough money where even back in the day, back 2009, my wife didn't have to work. Okay. I was able to support the both of us, just like I do now. Okay. And it wasn't until 2017 that my wife found out she had breast cancer. That ultimately turned, at that point to stage 4 breast cancer. So my point is that if someone is disabled of no fault of their own, I'm talking real disability. I'm not talking, see, there's a lot of people milking the system right now. There's a lot of people milking the system, lying to the government to get a free paycheck. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about real cases of disability. They deserve government assistance. Now, this is against Republicans thinking, okay? The true Republicans feel work, work, work until you're dead. That's it. No government assistance, no help. I don't believe in that. I actually believe if someone has stage 4 breast cancer, that the government shouldn't just give them a one-time payout. The government should give them a monthly paycheck for the rest of their lives. Because you can't work when you have stage 4 breast, not just breast cancer, but any type of, any form of cancer, lung cancer. How do you expect it to work when it gets to a stage 4 level? You understand? I think the government should help them every month, not just one time, but every single month. And there should, the only criteria it should be is that they have stage 4 cancer. That's in their organs. So, as you could see, the Apefather is what's best for America. I am not a brainwashed person. I'm not brainwashed into thinking red or blue. I'm I'm thinking red, white, and blue. That's what I'm thinking. What is best for the red, white, and blue? A lot of heaters, unfortunately, here. It's not going to be too much longer of a live stream anyway, because I'm going to go relax, watch a nice movie with the wife here. Detective Pikachu, it's not you said it too, Detective Pikachu. You said it yesterday that you felt that DJT was going to go very big today, and I could show you the live stream where you said that. You actually said it before me, Detective Pikachu. So cut your bullshit. Cut your bullshit. Okay, you said it before me. You said before I said it. You said it. And if you don't believe me, I'll show you the live stream, and I'll show you your comment where you said it. All you have to do is all you have to do is watch the live stream, Detective Pikachu, and you'll see that you said that before me. You said, and I'm going to quote what Detective Pikachu said. He says, DJT opens at 30. No, but that's what you said. Do you deny it, Detective Pikachu? Do you deny it? You said this. You said DJT opens at $30. So now you're going to pretend you didn't say that, right? You piece of shit. Friggin' mother effer. You said that too. He did say that. Look at the live stream. Look at it. Go back, watch the live stream, and you will see Detective Pikachu says DJ opens at 30. Yes, he did. Argue because I saw it with my own eyes. I saw it with my own eyes. But the bottom line is that what happened today with DJT was bullshit. There's more and more proof that the stock market is corrupt. Because once again, you're trying to make me understand that after a second assassination attempt on Donald Trump's life, that people are going to sell now. They're going to sell. This should reinforce their confidence in Donald Trump, that he's fighting for America. He's fighting. See, look, putting aside what I said before, that look, even Donald Trump would admit it himself that his father helped him. His father, Fred Trump, was a major influence in his success in his life. He would admit it, believe me. Okay. Putting that all aside, Donald Trump is fighting for America. Okay. He does want the best for America. He wants the best for us. He wants the best for our children. And I love him and I respect him for that. Just because I don't agree that he's a self-made man. And I don't care if you would get upset at me. I don't give a shit, because facts are facts. Okay? Just because I don't agree that he's a self-made man, that has no influence of me seeing that he really, truly loves America. He truly loves America. He wants what's best for America, and I love and support him for that. Okay? And the fact that now this is a second attempt on his life, and he's dropping out of the presidency, because most people, I think, at this point would quit. Wouldn't you agree? I think most people would say, that's it. This is a second attempt on my life. I'm out. I'm quitting. I don't want to be president anymore. I'm going to just stick to being a billionaire. I'm going to go relax in Mar-a-Lago, and, I don't want nothing to do with this anymore. There's a friggin' bug in my damn car. Look at this. Friggin' bug. Get out of here, bug. I hate it. They come in the car at night. See them? Friggin' bug. Get out of here. Get out of here. It's like a moth. freaking moth in my car. Disturbing my live stream here. The bug knows you're a scammer, crazy. Puffy was arrested? Really? I didn't hear that. Is that true or is that alleged? Is that really happened? Let me get this moth out of here. Hold on. Get out of here, moth. Get the F out of here, moth. Effer. Get out. Get out. I think I got it out. I think I got it out. Think I got it out. Guys, I'm not going to get arrested. Okay, Apefather is a law-abiding citizen. I follow the rule of law. The law. The law. I respect the law. Everything I do is lawful. Never committed any scam in my life. This is all make-believe. This is all made up in your heads. I never committed any scam in my life. It's not my fault what happens with the internet, okay? It's just this area that I live in. You know, it's just the area. It's all monopoly. It's like a monopoly. You have to deal with certain, companies, and you can't get away from it. That's it. It's crazy. It's like it's a monopoly. So you can only deal with Xfinity here. It's bullsack. It's like the internet sucks, man. But everybody has this problem in my whole area. Anyway, I think I made my points. I'm going to call it a night right now. I'm going to go relax. Next live stream. I like doing live streams with music, to be honest. I hate talking about politics because it's like so many people have different opinions, And I talk about it because there are certain things that are very important to me. And I know that sometimes by saying that, you're going to insult certain people. But it's just the way it is. Apefather feels the way I feel, and I can't change that. I put out a lot of free videos, Crack Mac, on the piano. You should check them out. You'll learn a lot just from my videos on the internet. Anyway, let me run for now. Everything I said in this live stream is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. It is not political advice. I'm not a politician, not yet. But I am the greatest entertainer who has ever lived on planet Earth and the entire universe. The one, the only Apefather in the house, baby. I'll be back later to do a live stream, but the next one I do will be music, baby. Oh!